In a quiet village nestled between rolling hills and sweeping fields, there lived an old man known for his wisdom and gentle spirit. His home, modest and surrounded by blossoming jasmine, was a haven for birds. Cages of all sizes hung from the trees and rafters, each filled with birds of brilliant colors and enchanting songs. People from nearby towns would visit, marveling at the sight and sound, but also questioning the old man. Why keep such beautiful creatures in cages? Why not let them fly free? The old man would only smile, saying, "Freedom is not always as simple as opening a door." Many dismissed his words, believing freedom was the right of every living thing, and that captivity, no matter how caring, could never be justified. Among his collection lived a green parrot with emerald feathers that shimmered in the sunlight. This parrot was a favorite among the villagers. It could mimic melodies, recite proverbs, and had an uncanny knack for picking up the laughter of children. Despite its charm, the parrot rarely seemed content. It would gaze longingly through the bars, its eyes reflecting the sky as if yearning for something beyond its reach. One evening, as the sun dipped low and painted the world in gold, a boy approached the old man, his curiosity burning. "Why hasn't this parrot been set free? Doesn't it deserve to soar through the skies?" The old man nodded, his gaze thoughtful. He opened the parrot's cage and gestured for the bird to leave. The parrot blinked, hesitated, and stepped to the threshold. The world outside was vast and unknown. The breeze rustled its feathers, and for a moment it seemed the bird would take flight. But instead, it hopped back inside, perching quietly in the familiar corner of its cage. The villagers watched in surprise. "Why didn't it leave?" the boy asked. The old man replied, "This bird was born in captivity. It has never known the wild, never learned to find food or shelter, never flown farther than the width of this cage. Freedom, to this parrot, is not the endless sky, but the safety it knows within these bars." Days passed, and the old man began to leave the cage door open. Gradually, the parrot ventured a little farther each day, first to the edge of the cage, then to the branch above, then to the windowsill. The old man would patiently coax it with treats and soft words, never forcing, always encouraging. One morning, the parrot spread its wings and, with a burst of courage, soared into the open sky. It circled above the garden, uncertain but exhilarated. The villagers cheered, witnessing the moment they had longed for. But as dusk settled, the parrot returned, settling back into its cage for the night. This routine continued. The parrot explored the world, learned to forage, and discovered its true strength. Yet it always returned home, knowing it had a place of comfort and safety. The old man gathered the villagers and spoke, "Freedom is not simply the absence of walls. It is the presence of courage, knowledge, and self-reliance. To truly be free, one must be prepared for the world beyond comfort." The parrot was not imprisoned by the cage, but by its own fears and limitations. Only by gradually expanding its world did it discover what freedom truly meant. The story of the parrot spread, touching hearts far beyond the village. It became a lesson that freedom is not given, but earned. It is not just about breaking physical barriers, but about overcoming the invisible ones within ourselves. True freedom comes when we embrace uncertainty, learn new skills, and trust in our ability to soar. And so, whenever you see a bird in flight, remember the parrot's journey. Freedom is more than open doors. It is the courage to fly through them. Don't forget to like this video if you enjoyed the story. Subscribe to our channel for more amazing